So let's say we've chosen a career, something like a physician or a surgeon. We'll of course want to look into the job outlook. We're going to be documenting this SOC code, and we can see here that in fact there's going to be an increase in the number of them, or of course this is a forecast, but a forecast as an increase in the number of needed physicians and surgeons. So 291060 is going to be our SOC code. We're going to put that here into the third item in this Bureau of Labor Statistics. And we're going to select one occupation for multiple geographic areas and click continue. And again, we need that SOC code. Should have written it down. 291060. Oops. 291060. So we'll kind of scroll down. 29. We're looking for 291060. 29. And we don't find 291060, but we find some other more specific occupational areas. So if I wanted to be a physician, maybe I wanted to be an internist, let's say. We'll click on continue. We want to get as specific data as possible, so maybe a metropolitan area for either the area that you're going to be moving to or the area that you're going to move back to. We'll just pick one at random. We'll say, okay, Providence, Rhode Island, it is. We're going to click on continue because we do want to get all the data types, even though some of it we won't need, particularly the hourly references, right? We're most concerned with the 10th percentile, the 25th percentile, and the 90th percentile. And in this particular career, you'll note that there's simply a footnote. And the footnote is footnote 5. And footnote 5 says that this wage is equal to or greater than $90 an hour or $187,199 a year. So for the purpose of documenting this in your career summary, what I'll have you do is put the range of 121,380 to what the footnote says, 187,199. We also really have to recognize that, of course, that same figure references the 75th percentile. So the reality is that there's a much likely, very likely chance that you're going to be paid well in excess of that sum. So we're going to be documenting again the 10th and the 90th, which we'll use the footnote number for, and then the 25th percentile. So the 25th percentile number is $136,290. Next up, we'll do your taxes. So with that kind of income, you're going to need to use the regular 1040, right? You can't use the 1040EZ or the 1040A. So we'll be using the regular 1040. Of course, you have to have an account. You should see one of the other videos about how to make an account on the free file fillable forms website. So we're going to put in, of course, our personal information. I won't walk you through that. I will say, please do not use your real Social Security number. You'll say that you're single. We are not going to claim any exemptions for any children. We'll try to keep this return as simple as possible. We will have to put in our wages amount, which we had as $136,290. Many of thing other things are going to be zeros. And so we're simply going to get to line 22, and whenever it prompts us with that red item, with that red thing, it's going to prompt us to do the math. And so because we didn't enter anything, we don't have to put the zeros. It's understood that they're zero, and we're going to put in, it automatically calculated $136,290. We're going to scroll down just a bit. We've got that automatically calculated for us. The tax and credits automatically calculated for us. We're going to be using the standard deduction, which it tells us here in the margin is 5,800, right? So here it is, right? 5,800. And we're going to put that here, 5,800. And we'll click in line 41. We'll say do the math. It's going to make the subtraction for us. It's giving us a little break on the amount of taxes that we're going to have to pay. We are going to find our taxable income at $134.90. We'll click here to say do the math. We are going to have to see the instructions, and I'll have more in the next video on how to complete the rest of the regular 1040.